Hello, YouTube. Good morning. I'm Yasmin. I'm a host for Talk and Talk. This immersion is from Rosalia, but I will be replacing her today. About the platform, here we practice languages with immersions, a chat totally in another language. So here we can practice English, Spanish, Italian, French. There is not a class, I'm not a teacher, I'm just here to guide this chat and usually have a subject and some questions. Today the subject will be the voice inside insecurities, self-sabotage, and imposter syndrome. And we usually start presenting ourselves to break the ice a little, know more ourselves, and change the language in our brains too. So, a little about me. I'm 20, I live at São Paulo. Here I live with my parents, with my cat too. I work as an intern on software development, and at my free time I like to read books, watch series, play video games, and that's it about me. Chris, please present yourself.
Yeah, good morning, girls. Good morning. I'm Cris. I live in Manaus. I'm software developer. My free time, I like watch series, movies, documentaries now. um, and yeah, I like read some books. I like participate in some technology events, and I think that's it.
Yeah, I also like to see movies in English. Nowadays I'm watching Supernatural series. I don't know if you know that, but it's very famous. I always start some series and stop after a few time. So now I bring back to watch Supernatural. I'm on the second season and I'm watching in English. So yeah, I think this is a good way to practice. I really loved it. Thank you, Chris. Esther, please present yourself.
Hi, my name is There. I'm a dentist. I live in Juiz de Fora, Minas Gerais. I have a little dog. Her name is Sukiru. She's about 60 years old. Um, in my free time, I love practice and exercise in the gym. I love to see movies. Um, I am practicing English. I love horses, traveling, and trying new things. I think so.
So good activities. Thank you. I put on to hear you back. Or maybe Chris had some problem because she frozen and after that she get out. So I will start. Oh, okay, she's bringing back. Just let me accept her here. So, Esther, what does your inner voice sound like? Your mother, a strict teacher, or maybe the violin in a soap opera?
I think it sounds like a bit of everything. A gentle mother, but also a general giving my orders.
Yeah, my inner voice also sounds like a random things depending on the situation. Yeah, thank you, Esther. Chris, are you back?
Yes, my internet's not good today.
Oh,
I
no
closed my
problem.
camera, sorry.
No problem. We are on the first question. I send again to you.
Oh, I thank you.
So, what does your inner voice sounds to you?
My voice?
Yeah, your inner voice, like the voice that we had in our brains that always is saying something, never gets quiet. So, this inner voice sounds to you like your mother, a strict teacher, or a violin in a soap opera.
Hmm. It's like a intern voice talk like with my mind, my brain, what I can
Mm.
do, something like this.
Yeah, how does it sound to
Hmm.
you? Like comfortable voice that are comfortable with you, or some voice that are, I don't know, obligating you to being better, maybe? How it sound to you?
Depende the situation. Sometimes my voice try comfortable me about, oh, you can do this. Just pay attention. Wait a little more because you can. But sometimes when I'm very slow, it's like a coach. Oh my gosh. Oh, you can do this. And enough about the procrastination. You can do this. Just front off your fears. You can and go. Uh, Sometimes I think thoughts come. I think in my mind, and I'm think no, I can't hear about these thoughts because it's not good for my body, my I think journey. I think a jornada, something like this. And I remember these situations.
Yeah, sometimes it's really strange because our voice is, I don't know, saying bad thoughts to us, but comes the same voice and say, no, you cannot think like that. Yeah, the
Yeah.
brain's crazy. Thank you, Chris. Ricardo, hello, how are you? I don't know if Ricardo is listening. Oh,
I'm sorry for my late.
no
And the
problem.
yeah, I have some problem in my computer. It's a little lazy. I don't know what happened. Uh, Regarding introduce myself or another thing.
You can introduce yourself and
Can
answer the first question, please.
sure. Please, could you send me the questions again?
Okay.
About me, my name is Ricardo. I live at São Vicente, first city for Brazil. I'm married. I have a daughter. I have pets, two cats, and well, I love watching movies, hang out with my friends, family, opportunities to talk and eat a nice food, and sometimes go out in a nightclub to dance, and that's nice for me. About question number one. So uh, inner voice sound like, I don't know if you understood well the concept of inner voice, but I don't know.
Yeah, it's like
Maybe.
this voice that we had in our brain saying
Oh yeah.
uh, something every time to us.
Okay. Um, I consider myself a person that try to uh, acting in a rational way, uh, besides of my emotional side. Uh, this voice sometimes is good, sometimes not. Uh, yeah, certainly affect me a lot. With it's possible to affect all of the people. Sometimes the so courageous person or so brave person sometimes not so good too, because sometimes put yourself in dangerous situation is not good too. So I believe that the balance is the best way to live. And yeah, sometimes uh, this voice is not good, uh, but Sometimes that's it. It's just necessary to. It's the only option is just get up and continue the fight. That's it.
Yeah, Chris was talking about that too. Bad thoughts becomes in our mind and to fight against it. I think this is very important because sometimes this voice bring a big auto sabotage. I think so.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I totally
it's very
agree.
hard. Thank you, Ricardo. So going to our second question. Ricardo, have you ever felt like you didn't deserve a success you achieved?
Oh yeah, a lot of times. Uh, particular, I during my uh, most part of my life, my career, I work in a different way. Uh, Around 12 years, I work uh, in in the field, at the field. What's mean? Visiting buildings, visiting apartments, houses, fixing install cable TV installation, and after that, phone installation and internet installation too. And after some while, I moved to another position, and I work for a lot of time in a technical center. In the last 10 years, I work in a different position too. I finished my graduation and got different jobs. And suddenly, sometimes it sounds like, oh, if you don't work in a physical attitude, for example, don't use your muscles and but your brain. Sometimes it sounds like a different in the it's a different perspective. Sometimes it sounds like unfair, but yeah, it's fair too, because I have to uh, graduating, studying for 5 years in a college, and after that, post graduation too. So I don't know, 100 courses. So in this case, sometimes it's not a reality. It's just thoughts in my brain. That's it.
Yeah, I think this is very common. This, I don't know, this kind of imposter syndrome, like we think we aren't um, a person that deserves success, for example. Yeah, and this about physical work comparing to a mental work that is more mental, like you aren't using your muscles. I think this is very, I don't know, very far for older generations. I say that because my grandmother, for example, she worked in the countryside, like in I forgot the word for that, but let me search here. It's like uh, country farm, yeah, plantation. So to her, the studies aren't important because she learned the important work is using muscles, but she respect my work that it just uses the brain, for example. So yeah, I think for older generations it is very far to understand how to earn money without using a physical work. So yeah. So I totally understand. Thank you, Ricardo.
Thank you.
Chris, what about you? About the second question?
Oh, it's happened with me, of course. Sometimes I I pass for something problem like a bug or in development, and I'm thinking, oh my gosh, I'm not prepared for this, and some thoughts come and it make me feel awful, and I'm thinking, oh my gosh, it's not like Ricardo said, it's not fair because I passed some years study about this, and um, people when I talk with people like the longer years in this area always said to me, you always pass for a problem. You can, the first time you can't, you see, you will say, I can't resolve. But take a breath and search more, uh, doing baby steps, and you can resolve. And if it's happened to me, uh, and I talk with my brain, with my brain about this, my and try to ignore this thought because not good, and try to focus to study and search more about what I need to do something like this. And this happened with me a lot, and I don't know. It's I don't know, like a curse, like a maldição for TI area, because I talk with a lot of people. It doesn't matter if beginners or middle, like pleno or um, a more time, and they always said, "I pass for this." Imposter syndrome. And, oh my gosh, it's really hard.
Yeah, I think this is very common in IT area because always have someone that know more than us, and always the things are changing. So, for example, I did a technical course in administration when I was in high school, and I will use the example of the accountability subject. If we go through an accountability work, for example, there is a limit of knowledge, so you can learn all of things is possible, will take a lot of time, of course, but you can reach the end of the knowledge. But the technology we never will reach this end, and sometimes this can cause this like this feel to not be to not deserve the achievements or to not be able to solve something like you said. So yeah, I think this is very common in IT area because of that, because it's impossible to reach all of the acknowledgement, and every time we'll have someone that know more than us. So yeah, I
Yeah.
think this is very common.
Yes.
So thank you, Chris. So the third question, Chris, do you often compare yourself to others? In what contexts?
Yes, my mind have this I don't know in English, this vício. But I tried
Addiction.
addiction.
Yeah.
Thanks. My mind have this addiction, and I'm think it's very very I forget the word, imperceptible. When I'm thinking, oh, I stay again in this land, this area. I think on my mind. Let me think. No, it's really unfair because people have a time, have a routine, and it's really unfair. I compare myself with others. But years, I think before. I'm compare a lot with others person. Nowadays, I try when I don't know. fall in this armadilha, I I try to perceive, look for these, and no, I can't stay here because it's not fair with me and my body. It's come to me, I think, bring to me anxious. My stomach's crazy, and it's not good with me. But it's happened. I in the future I wanted to say no. I wanted to say no, it's not happening with me. But nowadays it's happened, and it's like almost invisible. I think not invisible, imperceptible. When I see, and it happened.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have the same feeling, but yeah, we have to be more fair with us because it's impossible to compare. I don't know. For example, it's impossible to compare me. I will use my example with people that have, I don't know, 10 years of experience. It's impossible because they pass through a long time to a different situation. So yeah, but our brain is every day, every time there, being tricky with us. So yeah. So Ricardo, what about you? About the third question? Ricardo, I don't know if you.
I'm sorry, I talk
Okay.
if I'm muted. Uh, yeah, there is a song. It's called Mind Trick. Yeah. Sometimes think about it. Oh, let me figure out that's unfair position. Yeah, could be. Okay. So assume that this condition is unfair. So as the situation is, yeah, you have to study, you have to prepare yourself to the life, psychological way and the knowledge way. So yeah, that's it. Sometimes you have to. It's not exactly a problem, your problem. No? So yeah, you, for example, reach some positions in your life, and the other person don't have this kind of success. So the life at general is not a fair. It's not fair for a lot of different reasons. Sometimes it's not possible to get some explanation. So sometimes, so why the people suffer at the Africa and you don't have problems? You live in a house, you have health, this kind of situation. So I believe that the only way to live is thank you yourself, thank you for your things, your knowledge, and all of things, and try to help too. That's one of the ways to live better. So it's not necessary, for example, do so many things, but help your family, help your friends, uh, and try to live the best way. In the so in this case, when you tr as Chris, or I'm not sure if you Chris or he has been told, fall in a trap. So sometimes you, why I'm being here on this place? What happened? Or sometimes it's just necessary to get up, go out of from this kind of trap, and try to live again. Sometimes try to understand the situation. It's not possible. So because the reasons that you fell in this kind of trap is not possible to predict or feel. Sometimes is a kind of situation that you could go to the gym, do hobbies, do therapy, and this kind of thing to try to feel better. So sometimes it's not possible to understand, really understand. Maybe on some day in the future you can understand more clearly this kind of situations. That's it. I'm not sure if you can explain my my well. I'm sometimes it's not possible to catch if you understand me in English, but that's it.
No, I got it. I understand you very well. Yeah, I
About
totally agree with you.
about it, I think I guess the book helped me change my point of view about the compare myself is I
Mhm.
don't know in English. O ego é seu inimigo. It's a famous book,
Ego
and I need
is
to
your
read again.
enemy.
Oh, great. Ego is your enemy. It's really, this book is really interesting. You can feel the author talking about along years past for this. Compare yourself with others, just unfair with yourself. And I'm thinking, oh my gosh, really serious. It's like I don't know in English, arruinou a lot of the
Ruin.
party. Sorry, what ruin?
Ruined.
Brilliant. About the career and personal life. And I'm thinking, oh my God, it's really serious.
Yeah, I think this is a way to get sick, mentally sick. Yeah. And a lot of times people give up the situations because of that, like to compare with the others and say, no, I not deserve that, or I'm not good enough, and people just give up. So yeah, this can cause a lot of sickness. So I will search this book after this immersion. Sounds really interesting. So I will skip to the question 6. I think this is very interesting. Ricardo, how do you react when you receive a compliment? Do you accept it easily or does it make you uncomfortable?
Sorry. Sometimes it's almost impossible to don't feel anything when you receive a complaint. Uh, in the best option, the best uh, I don't know. Sometimes is weird, because uh, I don't know, but uh, I believe that both sides could be not so good when you receive a complaint or compliment. Yeah, I believe that sometimes is, oh, you receive a compliment, just say thank you. Uh, in the when you receive a complaint, you could say thank you, because sometimes is the best analysis come from your heart. Because I'm not sure if you the person that you don't trust is the best way to the best situation in your life, because unfortunately there is there are bad persons in your planet. uh, so yeah, sometimes there are some persons that just wanted to destroy you or destroy everything around of you. uh. So in this case, yeah, there are good persons really help you, mentors and the professors, the others, your family sometimes. I believe that some person provide you some tips from your uh, emotional side. That's wonderful. Sometimes the person is not have a lot of knowledge, but is a wiser person. So from different perspectives. Help a lot you because your, I don't know, ego or your, I don't know, doesn't matter the name of the things. Your emotional side help need this kind of knowledge. And another side regarding knowledge and that's all this stuff, the person, for example, a teacher or a professor could be great, have a lot of knowledge, but it's not possible provide you tips or thoughts regarding the emotional side. Uh, so in this case, one other person complimenting you, you could feel a lot of proud in the have a uh, receive not so good information or not so good for your ego. You became so proud and the could you fell in a kind of trap. And the other side you too. No? So in this case, I believe that is necessary important to think another person and the try to lead well with these things. And in my opinion, come back to the center and try to live in a balanced way. That's it.
Yeah, I think this is very important and very difficult sometimes because um, I always think in imposter syndrome. So sometimes I receive some compliment and I don't know. I just thank the person, like you say, out for me, out of my brain, but inside this cause a lot of thinking about a lot of, I don't know, bad thoughts. So yeah, it's very different to, it's very difficult to balance that. So thank you, Ricardo.
Thank you.
Welcome back, Esther. No problem. I will send the questions here to you. We are on the question 6, if you want to share your opinion of it, is how do you react when you receive a compliment? Do you accept it easily or does it make you uncomfortable?
In the past, I did accept it. So, and today I use feel to embrace it. Um, but nowadays, I usually smile and say thank you. I think it also depends who gives the compliment for me. Yeah.
Yeah, I think this is very important to see people recognizing us and to listen these compliments. Yeah, I think the best way is just to thank. So, thank you for your opinions there, and for you, Chris.
I think listen about the complaint and try to understand what the real point this person try to speak because uh, humans really strange sometimes because accustomed to put the how can I say the um, I don't know in English, culpado for the
Guilt.
problems, but guilt.
É.
Thanks.
Hoje eu tô
Guilt.
bom no vocabulário. Não sei se é legal ficar falando toda hora, mas me desculpem.
No, to me it's good. And the people accustomed to I forget the word. um,
Guilt?
um, guilt. Thanks. Guilt a person around, and I'm thinking, oh my gosh, this person not complain the real problem, like the job problem, or depends the situation, I think the environment. And I'm thinking, oh my gosh. Sometimes I try to talk with someone In the past, I talk with my parents, my mother, talk a lot, and try to. And they finish the conversation. Okay, I follow my life and try see this person and just respect because it's really strange. But the situation have makes sense. I say thank you for your time. Thank you for come and talk with me. I appreciate when this conversation happen in the particular way. I think so because it's more to it's a comfortable conversation because people just more attention and just yellow yell I think gritar and um, I think chamar atenção and it's really serious and make me feel really angry. But I try to talk with this person when this happened, and but now I like to listen this person and think. Of course, when I hear listen this person, a lot of thoughts pass with my brain, and I try to filtrar the good thoughts and the points, the real points I made mistakes, something like this.
Yeah, I think it's normal the bad thoughts start to trick us when we are in front of this situation. And it's really good to make a filter of what to pay more attention and what don't make sense because sometimes our brain just don't make sense and we try to trick ourselves. So yeah, this filter is very interesting to do. Thank you, Chris. So I will go to the number 10. I think is interesting. Chris, how much do you think social media influences our sense of self-esteem and comparison with others?
I think a lot. If compare social media and the I think environment, like as a friendship circle, something like this, it's like the same situation, I think. But social media, you can travel around the world and compare yourself with others. And it really depends the person you follow, because if you follow people just to put a mask and the past the life is good, don't have problem, and a luxury way life too, it's not good for mental health because in the real life this person sometimes is really sad, no make sense. um, it's like a person no actually not exist the perfect person, but it's really terrible. Sometimes people commits a huge mistake like for your life. And I remember like some case like quem humano. I don't know in English. Human can. I follow some a little things about the him life and change a lot. And the in when you see just wanted to appear to for each others for the world, chamar atenção. I didn't know this word. Help me, Ricardo. Chamar atenção.
Uh, attention, or something like.
Yeah, attach attention, I
Attention.
think.
Attach attention. So it's really serious. Nowadays, it's not never so important than ever, I think so, to pay attention, to take care about mental health. I think this.
Yeah, I think this is very important. And that you say in social media, we always see people having a good life with luxury things. And there are a lot of cases that people that commit suicide. And if we look at the social media, people have a lot of photos that show a big smile or a video that the person looks like happy, but people doesn't show the truth in social media. So Ricardo, what's your opinion about this question?
Yeah, that's quite a lot. Né? Sometimes when you compare if you compare you if another person is a trap because not necessarily is a reality. Né? For example, né? I use it to make a kind of joke regarding the situation. Nowadays, it's very common, particularly women. Uh, she normally she loves taking photos, taking pictures. Sometimes I make jokes with uh, my friends, né? That's sometimes yeah sometimes uh, the when you travel for a place or go out in a certain uh, place is just excuse to take photos. So sometimes there are persons that love take pictures. Normally beautiful persons. Huh? And for example, you travel for a place and a couple of days you took 100 pictures. Normally you choose the best photos and then suddenly I don't know when you remove the photos that's not so good, you became with 30 photos. And suddenly you post on the social media. And suddenly you post 2 photos in a post. After that, more 2, sometimes more 1, and then other 3. And suddenly you keep posting photos during a month. Né? So sound like this person is eternally traveling. Oh, this kind of person became on vacation for all of the day or all of the year. I don't know. So in this case, uh, this person uh, have a lot of attention, but it's not real. It's not a reality. No? The person, for example, travel during a couple of the days, and because of the photos, pass a sensation that this person is completely happy, and you living in a kind of hell or something. So in this case, is could be a kind of trap. And yeah, I believe that is the the most part of the people don't feel, or I could say all of the people in this world is not possible to live happiness forever, this kind of thing. I just use it to say that one of the move finish and you could see the phrase, and they live happy forever. This kind of situation, this kind of phrase. I used to say that the book finish or the movie finish. So it's not possible to uh, know what happened after the end of the movie or the end of the book. Probably, if you could see a sequence in another movie or another book, you notice that this person, the couple broke up or uh, have problems with your children or this kind of thing. Because, yeah, uh, our life is have a full of bad moments and the good moments. So the secret is not possible to say this kind of thing, secret, but because it sounds like a kind of a best solution, it's not possible to solve all of the problems. Sometimes you have to lead uh, and try to live uh, so happy as you can. That's it.
Yeah, you said about this about to post, take a lot of photos and post just a few of them. And this is really true because no one will like to post a photo that, I don't know, have it's comfortable photo or feels bad on that. So yeah, everything shows looks like perfect in social media in the photo. So people could take thoughts about your life just because I don't know, like you said, you take you travel for a few days, take a lot of photos and partially post them little by little, so people will have a another perspective. So yeah, I totally agree. Thank you, Ricardo.
No
And
problem.
for you, Esther, about the last question.
I agree with us, Chris and Ricardo. I, I think yes, especially on social media or when I see someone my age and notice what they have already get. I think it's many people like to share fake moments to feel good about themselves, but they don't truly feel good. When we see on Instagram, we don't filter it.
Yeah. Well, so I think I don't know. I sound about something hesitant here, but yeah, totally agree there. So guys, I will go to the. I think we have time to another question. So I'll go to the number 8. I think is very interesting. Esther, what strategies do you use to manage the fear of failure and insecurity?
I think I talk to myself or to someone to help me and to think more clearly. I try to fill my mind with positive. I try this.
Yeah, I think it's a good way because it's normal these bad thoughts appear in our mind, but yeah, you have to try to fill our mind with good thoughts, like you said, because yeah, this could make us to get sick if we listen these bad thoughts. Thank you, Esther. And for you, Chris, about the
Huh.
question 8.
Mhm. I try to talk myself um, about the bad thoughts when this happened, because it's really serious about mental health. Feel, I don't know in English, remoendo this situation, the thoughts too. It's not good. I try to talk with me, and when I can't resolve, like talk with myself, I talk with my nowadays with my husband. In the past, I talk a lot with my parents. Try to know to keep in this situation. It's not good.
Yeah, I think to talk with others is a good strategy because sometimes we are so uh, this is so real in our mind, but when we talk to others, they they start to fill our mind with good things, with good tools. So yeah, I think this is a good strategy to make these bad tools be silenced. Thank you, Chris. And for you, Ricardo, what strategies do you use?
Ai, I don't know. Sometimes I try to lead. Sometimes it's not possible to get a kind of solution, a kind of uh, I don't know. Yeah, sometimes it's just to have to support, not support, but I have to uh, I don't know how do you say aguentar, né? Sometimes I have to be a strong person, aguenta, and some this kind of feeling is hard because hurt your your you feel pain, but yeah, yeah, sometimes it's just to the best solution. It's not possible to get. Sometimes you have to hold on and take a while, breathe, and after some while, this kind of feeling go away. In the same time, it's not possible. It's not good just to feel and take a time all of the time. Yeah, it's hard to feel on this way, but sometimes in the same time you feel this pain. Uh, be, Try to be strong and take a while, breathe, uh, and but at the same time you have to do a kind of things. For example, go to the gym is important, do therapy is important, uh, do a kind of hobby or some kind of movement that you love. I don't know. You love read books or you love paint a picture. Or doesn't matter. If you love something, try to reserve a part of your free time to do this thing. Uh, and the spirituality could be great for some people. Meditation. Yeah, you have to try to improve your life quality because sometimes it's not possible to remove uh, bad times or sad times in your life. Yeah, I believe that's this kind of feeling make it part of our lives, make it part of our soul. And I don't know what the reason that be here on this planet, but my thought or my sensation is we come from this planet to become a better person, and this kind of thing helping us to improve ourselves and become a better person in the future. For example, you could observe a hermit. This person live in the middle of the forest, and this person don't have this kind of a problem. What's mean? Live with another person and the other stuffs, but this person certainly don't improve yourself. So in this case, yeah, uh, I believe that. in the future, probably you receive a precise information regarding what the reason and what happened when you feel this kind of pain. That's it, guys.
Yeah, I think some time I listen a quote that I never forget. I will not remember the exactly words for that, but it's like sometime we don't care about ourselves. For example, we think or say things to us that we wouldn't say to our worst enemy, our friends, our family. So yeah, we have to take more about ourselves. Sometimes we are really bad with us. So yeah. So guys, I think we don't have enough time to another question. So I will send the survey here on our chat. I think maybe Esther had some problem with her internet, but it's okay. Thank you all to come today. If you have time, please go to another immersion from Rosaria. I like it so much, her subjects. And it's that, guys. Uh, Thank you all to come today and have a nice weekend or end of week, of course. Thank you, guys.
Thank you. Bye bye, Yasmin. Good day
Bye.
for you and Ricardo.
Thank you. See you.
Thank you, guys.